7 years ago today, I made the decision to dedicate myself to you as your boyfriend. At the time, I didn't comprehend what that meant or was going to mean. I knew that the time with you leading up to that was magical. We shared so many laughs, we went on countless adventures, and lost ourselves to endless hours on the phone with one another. Being with you then felt so organic, and it only made sense that advancing our relationship as boyfriend and girlfriend was the next step forward. In doing so, you showed me a world that I never knew existed. I discovered what it meant to love, to be loved by someone. I learned how to sacrifice my own wants and desires to ensure they didn't compromise your happiness. I learned what it meant to be consistent in my actions and the positive or negative effects they would have on us. I became more disciplined in making intelligent choices to better not only my future, but yours as well. You helped to mold me from a boy who did not know where he was going to a man that knows what he wants and knows how to get it. We have had our shares of ups and downs, but at the core we understand that whatever we are bickering over was not going to get in the way of the bigger picture, us. This is one of my favorite characteristics of our relationship, and I will never take it for granted. Together we have grown so much, and I could not have pictured a better person to have done this journey with. So now, 7 years later, after all that we've been through, after all the personal growth, laughs, cries, all the times cuddling in one another's arms, all the love we've had for each other, all the sacrifices we made to evolve together this far, I'm asking you the most important question I will ask in my life. And with that question, I make these vows to you. I promise to always make decisions that are good for us, not only me. I promise to make decisions with you as a unity and never alone. I promise to always be faithful to you and make sure you always feel beautiful. I promise to never forget where we started and all we've been through to get to where we are. I promise to take care of you when you are feeling ill or upset and need my love. I promise to let you take care of me when I need it too. I promise to never break any promises I make to you, especially pinky promises. I promise to never eat the last piece of your sushi or ask for it. I promise to make sure you never feel alone, and I tell you I love you every day. I promise to share the household chores and help cultivate a home for us, not only just a house. I promise to take care of my body and my mind to ensure we have a long, happy life together. I promise to make smarter decisions every day to become a better version of myself for you. I promise to take you around the world to see different and fascinating cultures. And I promise never to go to bed mad at you, and always remember that we are what's most important. Because of you, I know what love is.
The best love is the kind that awakens the soul, that makes us reach for more, that plants the fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. That is why I hope to give you forever. I've been looking forward to this day for a very long time. I cannot wait to begin our lives together as husband and wife. First, I want to thank you for being brave. I would not have your event info, and we would not have reconnected. Without your bravery, we would not be here today. Our first date, you asked me if I knew what yellow fever is. Then you went on to tell me that you had the yellow plague. I remember thinking to myself, who is this guy? To this day, I still cannot believe that you said that to me. I would have never imagined that you would be the man that I would want to spend the rest of my life with and marry. I think it was my curiosity that propelled me to keep on going dates with you. I know you hate it when I tell you that you were the best option at that time. Honey, you're always the best option. You're my best friend, my life partner. When I think about our personalities, I can't help but laugh. We are opposites. I am quiet and you're musical. I need structure and you thrive on spontaneity. I am reserved and you're not afraid to be silly. In spite of all these differences, we bring balance to each other. There is more that connects us than divides us. We have one life, one shot. Let's give it all we got together. David, I promise to support you in your dreams and goals. I know that you will not be selfish and will have our best interests at heart. I promise to be the best life partner that I can be. That means I may not always agree with you, but I will work with you to solve our problems and find the best resolution. I promise to try not to be a maniac. I know I'm not the easiest person to deal with, but somehow you love me anyway. I promise to laugh with you. I know that our sense of humor is anything but similar, but I love it when we are silly together. I hope to have a lifetime of giggles with you. I promise not to spend all of our money, Please trust that I will not squander our earnings away. I promise to cherish you and to never take you for granted. I promise to stand by your side even when things are tough. I promise to remember this day, to remember this moment. Because of you, I know what love is. I love you.
By the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your lovely bride. Mr. and Mrs. Giacotto. Yes, indeed.